What's up YouTube, it's TCG here and welcome back to another TCG video on my channel. Today we're going to be playing an updated Grimmsnarl deck that has a favorable time up against Gholdengo. Yeah, that's right, we're going to be combining Grimmsnarl with Moltres. We have here some new cards introduced into this Grimmsnarl archetype. We have Moltres, which is very awesome if you slap down against an EX Pokemon. You slap 110. Combine that with the weakness of stuff like Genesect being weak to fire, Gholdengo being weak to fire, and you're slapping 220. You even have the Defiance Band to even help out push even forward. We have access to Secret Box and Arven to make it happen, and there's also a late game Bloodmoon in the deck. This is actually Grimmsnarl with a little bit of a twist. Having access to, of course, the Moltres will not only help against Gholdengo, but also against any deck that is playing Teal Mask Ogerpon. So that's going to be the main video for today. So hopefully you guys are excited for this updated Grimmsnarl archetype. If you are, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Helps out in many ways. We're going to be using the Luminous Energy to power up Moltres. There's 4 copies in there, so we got rid of Energy Switch. We got rid of stuff like the Energy Surge. So it's going to be mainly Grimmsnarl, Bloodmoon, and Moltres. We still come back with some Froslass, which helps out in a lot of matchups. So let's figure out if we can win some games. Also, check out the sponsors. They make the content possible on the channel. Here we have dragonshield.com for your sleeves, banners, and deck boxes. Use the coupon ZABLUES5 and get 5% off your order. There's PotownStore.com for your TCG Live code card needs with instant email delivery, 5% off as well. And cardmarket.com for European players where you're able to buy as well as sell cards to people all across Europe. Use that referral name ZABLUESTCG to help support the channel. Okay, we have a very awkward opening hand. So hopefully, we are going second, so maybe there is a world where we top deck a supporter, where we top deck something. We already have a Luminous Energy, so if everything goes badly, there's still a world out there where we can top deck Secret Box, Nazball and stuff. We have Boss's Orders in hand as well, and looks like we're gonna be up against Dragapult. Dragapult can actually item lock us the following turn, so it is all gonna come down to what we are able. Yeah, they just have a Dreepy, so at least nothing happening in their hand, and we do have the Secret Box here. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna be utilizing the Secret Box. I'm actually gonna be getting rid of now that I think about it, Counter Catcher, Energy. I still have more stuff that I can get rid of, like the Boss's Orders is really useful. But at this point, it is probably going to be better for us to just get a setup going. So I'm actually going to get rid of these cards. And I will actually go for Technical Machine Evolution. I will get myself the Spike Muff, a Buddy Puffin, and also a Lily's Determination. With that being said, let's grab them all while they're fresh. Slapping down a Snorlax. I'll also go for a Buddy Puffin here. Get myself 2 Impidimps. There we go. There's Marnie's Grimmsnarl instantly, so that's awesome. I can wait with all of this, but the cool news is that I will already be able to fetch it from the deck. So I will get these, get myself the bump right there that we actually need, get that Luminous Energy right there, get that TM Evolution onto the Munkidori, and yeah, we can also still go for Lily's Determination if we want to, but I'm afraid of drawing into the cards that like the evolution pieces. So I'm actually just gonna get myself a Grimmsnarl, yeah, and then I will get out with the Technical Machine Evolution, just a Morgrim, and already a Froslass. So this is very good up in this matchup, already having access to this. The Spike Mutt's also around, so they would need their second copy of their Jamming Tower to, of course, do something about this. So a very cool top deck to at least get ourselves into the game. You might think, oh, use Lily's Determination instantly. Well, you have a chance of drawing all your stage ones, and that would be very bad. Just wait, chillax a little bit, and it's going to be better. And they already have the bump of the Spike Muff, so they have 2 Jamming Towers in hand. Luckily, I was able to fetch the Marnie's Grimmsnarl instantly. So they will need an Iono now to just make sure that we do not have a Marnie's Grimmsnarl turn 2, which is definitely not going to happen here. I wonder if they're going to have another Pokemon, because if not, we're going to be able to, of course, win on the spot. This is not a Gholdengo archetype. They have Lily's Determination, so no Iono. I will have turn 2 Grimmsnarl in combination with, of course, even if they want to like get a Pokemon out, like maybe item lock ourselves, it's not going to be mattering too much here. We have Marnie's Grimmsnarl having 2 energies on the field instantly. I'm a little bit afraid of a Dusknoir. I only will have 20 damage on my field, so that's a little bit something to think about. But on the other hand, we're in a very fine position as it is. They will not attack. They will just retreat. I don't even know if they're gonna go for item lock or not. If they don't go for item lock, it's even better. But this is an archetype that has some answers up against their weaknesses. I was thinking about Toadscruel, so I'm doing this in real life as well. I have these Luminous Energies, all these cards that I'm thinking about here. We have Luminous Energy. There is, of course, the Moltres that we are rocking with right now. So all of these cards, yeah, thought about. So let's see here. We have Marnie's Grimmsnarl instantly. They keep their Dracloak in the active position, which I find very weird. So let's get these two. Let's go. On top of that, let's go for Lily's Determination, shuffling these back in the deck and see what we come pack with. There is a bump of the Jamming Tower, and that would mean that the Jamming Tower is gone forever. That's actually quite interesting. For now, I'll just go for Nazball, get myself another Munkidori, and I will use the Ultra Ball here. I'll probably get rid of an... Iona's interesting. I'll get rid of an Arven and a Lily's Determination to get myself the Morgrem already up and ready to go. Very awesome indeed. Let us utilize the Adrena Brain from the Munkidori all the way onto the Drippy. I cannot go after the Duskull quite yet. It's gonna be for the following turn. Now we're gonna retreat. And I could actually bump this Jamming Tower, but I don't want to give the opponent the Artisan, so I'm just gonna attack here. And also putting 30 on the Duskull, pressurizing that for next turn. I could have also done on this guy, but they're probably going to be evolving into the Dracloak. And if they do that, they can still go for Candy, Dragapult, all that stuff. But that would need, they would need a lot to pull that off. Candy, Dragapult EX, Neo Upper Energy. I don't think they're going to have two Candies in their list. Some of them are playing maybe one at most. So I think we're good. Also, with double Munkidori, there is definitely the capability to get tons of damage on the field. So I can just simply go for Adrena Brain. And with the Duskull right there, they can, of course, blow it up. I didn't want to pressurize it with 5 damage counters. That would be foolish. We will take an additional prize card that way. So, also, Moltres is slapping 110. That could sometimes be the difference in certain scenarios where you want to attack with the Shadow Bullet. Some Pokemon will have some HP remaining. Residual damage of Adrena Brain, the Freezing Shot and all that can make things happen here. Okay, Duskull in the active. Will they blow up into a Dusclops? They could go for that, but if they go for like Dracloak, it will already get damage. Not going like in between turns, like the checkup phase, 10 damage, and then the checkup phase once again. So it will be at 4 when it's back to their turn. Combine that with the Shadow Bullet, and I will not see... There's a counter catcher, okay. Luckily, I have Artisan in hand. I can Artisan check my deck first if Air Balloon is in the deck, and if it is in the deck, I can simply go for an Arven, unless the opponent has something else up their sleeve, maybe like a big Iono or something. Then things could become tricky. I didn't want to use Artisan here because I don't want to give the opponent the opportunity to get more Pokemon into play. Froslass stuck in the active, not the most beautiful thing to see. I would also need an energy, right? So I'm not playing Energy Surge. That's the like main thing about like playing the regular Grimmsnarl and yeah, there's a Lily's Determination, so no Iono. But as I was saying, between the regular build and this Luminous Energy build is that you're a little bit susceptible to stuff like Enhanced Hammer. But the Munkidoris can attack in this deck. So at one point, if you have a Darkness Energy or a Luminous Energy attached, the only thing you would need to proceed is... are they going to blow up Duskull? There's a Budu waiting in the back. Okay. TM Devo also an option, I would say. If I just calculate... I don't have Energy Switch as well, so it's just going to have to be one Adrena Brain. But when these all have a little bit of damage, it actually is a little bit more interesting. I did throw away my only boss's orders, but that's fine. This has 30 HP remaining, this has 30 HP remaining. There's a rare candy going with the Dusknoir, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. They do have a rare candy. Will it be enough? I don't play Iron Bundle in the 60, so they're gonna Curse Blast. Probably on the Morgrem if I had to call. Yeah, we take a prize card though, so don't forget, we will take a prize card for that. I don't want to actually damage this Budu, but it is what it is. But at least, yeah, I have 2 Munkidori, so it doesn't matter which monkey they take. And if my air balloon is in the deck, there's gonna be a lot of great things happening. If this guy is knocked out, it is a little bit unfortunate, but nothing we cannot handle. This will be 20 damage with the Adrena Brain. Yeah, more Grim, say goodbye. We do take a prize. Hopefully it is an energy. That would be like the best plan of action. Let's see. Energy. It is a Moltres. Okay, Moltres also able to knock out Budu, by the way. As a little known fact. Yeah, this is not the best plan of action. Yeah, another Dreepy appears. We will, yeah, maybe we top deck an energy. I could still go for an Iono. Maybe I top deck an air balloon. All of this could help. I want to like knock out this Dracloak. There's an energy, perfect. So we have the energy right here. I could also use it to retreat. So first I will go for Artisan. Check my deck quite a bit. We will need another Morgrim, actually MP Dimp. And I also need Air Balloon, which is in the deck. So that's perfect. I'll get the MP Dimp up and ready to go. I'll get the energy right here. And I will use the Adrena Brain. And currently they're at 30. And we will put that to... yeah, they're going to be knocked out in between turns by the Freezing Shroud. So let's put 20 there. Utilize the Arven. And the Arven will allow us to get... yeah, could have also gotten like... There's energies in this card. I could have also gotten like Night Stretcher. I can still do that later. I guess Super Rod is not too bad of a plan. Or maybe a Rare Candy. What do I get? Morgrim is in the discard pile. Interesting. Maybe a Night Stretcher is not too bad to pull here. Like, having Candy is also not bad, but I think this is not a bad situation. I'll just take these. Go for the Air Balloon. Retreat right here. And now I will launch my attack onto the Dracloak. And because the damage has been placed perfectly, that Dracloak will also see the discard pile. And if I recall, the only Pokemon that are going to have 2 Moltres in the discard pile, actually in the prizes, is kind of hilarious. If I recall, the only Pokemon that's not able to attack will be the Bloodmoon Ursaluna. I will be at like 2 prize cards remaining, so they technically can attack with Bloodmoon. Wouldn't recommend with Freezing Shroud being everywhere. And I will have actually access to double Munkidori. Pushing our damage output all the way to 240. Combine that with double Froslass is a KO. So that's probably not the action they want to go for. But it's the only thing they can do at this point. Like, Marnie's Grimmsnarl is still incredibly strong. And as you see here, we did not like lose any consistency with the archetype. As soon as you're able to find like one supporter, you're up and ready to go. There's more energies in here than ever before. Like typically you would see 8 energies in Marnie's Grimmsnarl on top of an energy surge, on top of an energy switch. This is playing 10 energy, so no energy surge, no energy switch, but going for like the maximum copies of the Luminous energy, allowing you to, of course, find them when you need them to attack with Moltres. That's pretty much how this deck is constructed. And I hopefully will see some Gholdengo on the rank ladder, or maybe even Mega Venusaur or something, or maybe even Raging Bolt. It's very nice to be playing with Moltres. The Defiance Band also helps out with if you're behind in prizes to slap more damage, so that's super cool as well. Hopefully are enjoying the different build of Grimmsnarl. I'm a very big Grimmsnarl believer, as you all know. It doesn't see too much play as of late. Doesn't have the best Mega Absol Box matchup, but it does boast a very great Gardevoir matchup. So Gholdengo is the only thing that's like pushing this archetype down. And with Moltres, you can tech either with Toad's Cruel or with the Moltres. And today we're testing out Moltres. Let me know in the comments down below which archetypes we should revisit up next, because there's still a lot on the menu for 2025. And looks like the Bloodmoon is there. They have Latias. They can retreat, slap damage onto the Marnie's Grimmsnarl. But as I was saying here, it will be knocked out in between turns because we have double Munkidori, which is 60 damage. And they will take the in-between 2 damage counters from the Froslass, and the attack is 180. That's the perfect math right there. So playing like 10 energy is really nice in here. The Darkness energies you can recover with Night Stretchers and Super Rod. Here they come. The Bloodmoon, Ursaluna, and there's also Dracloak right there. Their hand is looking very thin. Only 2 cards in that hand after using the Recon Directive. Iono was definitely necessary, but as we're playing so many energies, it's fantastic. Also in my discard pile, not too many supporters, like 2 Lily, 2 Arven. I still have like all of my Iono left, which is kind of funky. Let's go. Probably will be a supporter if I had to call. Yeah, there's a rare candy. Kind of funky. Yeah. Let's go. This is game. It has to be the Adrena Brain. Putting 60 damage on the Ursaluna. Right there. And that's gonna be the game, set, and match. Let's go. 180. Still not knocked out. I could have also knocked out Dusknoir, by the way, if I wanted to. But yeah, now the Bloodmoon Ursaluna is knocked out because of the Freezing Shroud. And that's pretty much the game. So Grimmsnarl taking over. The opponent does have rare candy, but they went for the Dusknoir approach, and we were just way too fast. So if you're able to utilize an Arven in your opening hand, you're going to be instantly getting rid of the jamming tower, because Arven is Secret Box. Secret Box means you can get a stadium, and TM Evo actually works that way. So we're in the high class of the Master Rank League, 1673 here, with a new Grimmsnarl. I'm calling it Grimmy Moltres. You can call it whatever you want. But let's dive into another game with the Grimmsnarl here. And hopefully I will see Gholdengo, because this is what Moltres needs to do. It needs to knock out Gholdengos. And if it doesn't work, then we at least tried, right? Yes. With that being said, let's dive into some more gameplay. Moltres is a very cool Pokemon. I did see it a lot at Stuttgart. I played the Stuttgart Regionals, and I actually was playing Gholdengo and saw a lot of Moltres, which was very annoying. So that made me think, like, I played a lot of Grimmsnarl, that went okay for me. And as soon as I played Gholdengo, everyone's playing Moltres. So maybe I can play Moltres in the Grimmsnarl deck. So that's pretty much what it is. It's like a crazy combo, right? At bare minimum, you need 3 Luminous Energy and a Moltres to pull it off. This is actually playing 2 copies of Moltres, just in case one of them is prized. You can get away with like playing 1, I suppose. Okay, Tails never fails. Okay, this time it does fail. I'm still a big fan of playing 2 rare candy, because sometimes you need to be faster than the opponent with Grimmsnarl. And yeah, there's also no clutching involved in this archetype, so no Yveltal clutch parties. I will go first, as to be expected. I wonder which archetype it is. And we lead off with a Munkidori and an Arven in hand. Would have been great. We don't have an energy quite yet, so yeah. Do get a mulligan. It is another Dragapult. So I wish it was something else, but it ain't. I wish it was Gholdengo. I really wish it was Gholdengo. Lots of stuff we have. Maybe they will go for an Iono here. We will have to go for Spike Mud. There's an energy here. That's at least good. Energy on the monkey. Spike Mud. Utilizing the Spike Mud. Get our fella up and ready to go. We have double Morgrim. It seems to be 1 Marnie's Grimmsnarl prized. And the 2-2 line of Froslass is there. Secret Box in the deck. Very important. So lots of energies in the deck as well. We're going to slap this down. And yeah, if the opponent is not item locking us, they will be sorry, because we have access to Arven. And Arven means we can have Secret Box. Secret Box means we can have rare candy as well as a Spike Mud. So I wonder what they're going to do here. Leading off with Fez, Buddy Buddy Poffin. We will see the army of Dreepy once again. Sure, why not? You might also think maybe adding in Budu and a thicker line of Froslass is also a way to deal. There is an Iono. That's quite unfortunate. We had the TM Evo in hand. Okay. Will they have... Yeah, we still have an Arven, so it doesn't matter. We have the rare candy as well. Ooh. Yo, if there's not item locking at the moment, we're gonna have a very great time ahead of us. They're not going for Budu. Maybe Budu... They're playing Moltres as well. They're not going for item lock. But luckily, we have access to rare candy. This can change a lot. We also have air balloons, so we can establish like there's like Spike Mud candy instantly. That's fantastic. TM Evo. I could go for TM Evo if I want to, but I will actually strike instantly with my strategy of the Marnie's Grimmsnarl right here. Candy Marnie's Grimmsnarl. Love to see it. That's why I'm playing 2. People are always saying like, why are you playing 2 candies? Just for reasons like this one. There we go. Putting the air balloon onto the Munkidori. And now we're going to be utilizing the Arven. And the Arven will allow us to get Secret Box. And I will get TM Evo. Let's go. Let's go for the Secret Box. I'll get rid of... I have more energy, so it doesn't matter here. I'll get rid of these. And with that, I will take a Lily's Determination. I'll get myself Buddy Poffin. I will get Defiance Band, I suppose. And maybe another Spike Mod just in case they get rid of one. Let's go. We will go for Buddy Poffin. I'll get myself these two up and ready to go. Hopefully I will find a Froslass in time. But yeah, that at least is something great to see. We will retreat. We have access to Luminous if we want. I could have slacked down a Spike Mod and got another one on board, but I'll just wait. Let's go, Shadow Bullet. Yeah, maybe going for an Artisan here would have not been the worst situation, but I want to leave my Spike Mud around for a little bit longer. Let's go. They have to deal with this Duskull. This is almost knocked out as well. If it retreats, it will get knocked out as well through the Shadow Bullet. They don't have a lot of cards in hand. And yeah, the Rare Candy, super powerful. I did ditch my TM Evos. I didn't want to, like, at this moment, they don't have spots available for Latias as well as Budu, so they can technically like blow up with Dusclops, maybe Candy Dusknoir. We did see that before. I could have gone for like maybe a Bulbasaur and like dealt with this guy, but I'm not afraid of one Dragapult EX. Definitely not. Because we will take 3 prize cards right here, which is insane. Okay, more Buddy Poffin action. So I will go Buddy Poffin, get another one of these just in case. I think I have another rare candy laying around where those came from. Yeah, there's another candy. Let's go. At the moment, don't need anything else. Could put a Defiance Band here and will not fall behind in prizes any longer. I put it here. Maybe it's better. If they knock this guy out, I will take 3 prizes. This is going to be for later. And then I'm also going to be going for a Lily's Determination. And I am determined to find Froslass. That's Froslass in the house. Munkidori in the house. And I will instantly give him the Luminous Energy. Always give the Luminous Energy to this guy. Because of the fact they can like not deal with everything, I suppose. I still have Super Rod here. So this is the perfect situation. Let's go for Shadow Bullet. And I will take care of... having more energies does feel nice in Grimmsnarl, I'm not gonna lie. So that's a 3 prize turn. Let's go, 1, 2, 3. And I'm also happy to be evolving into Froslass here. And that's gonna be pushing some damage onto these Munkidoris. With double energies on them as well. Helping out to deal with any threat. I can deal with a 70 HP Pokemon. There's like 30 from the Shadow Bullet and 20 from the Munkidori Adrena Brain. So that's 70 residual damage. If a Dreepy comes on board, it's knocked out. No longer have to be afraid of any like Budu causing any trouble. I know there's like, I need to Super Rod the Grimmsnarl. And I most likely will get Iono'd as well. Not the worst hand to see go because like all of these are Pokemon. They still need like a Jamming Tower or something to deal with any of this. So the deck is still fine. It is still fine. Without like, there's Moltres in there, but it doesn't hurt the deck too much. There's even a Dawn. They're not even going for an Iono. That does mean it could like Candy. Oh no, an entire Dragapult line appears. Hello, Dracloak. How you doing? The Dracloak will also get 2 damage counters because of the Freezing Shroud, so it will go down to 70 HP regardless, and with double monkeys around, I can take care of a Dracloak as well. Notice how we also still have TM Diva. Oh, now with the Luminous onto the Munkidori, there's definitely something that can happen there. Maybe I should get rid of the Duskull. Not anymore, it's a Dusclops. Okay, change of plan. We're gonna have to change our mindset currently. Yeah, the Dragapult is something we cannot knock out. We can knock out a Dracloak on the bench while damaging the Dragapult EX. They still come back with Luminous Energy. But the more damage there is on the field, they also got rid of like their Halucha. They can still get it back with Stretcher, but interesting. What are we gonna do? Like, imagine if we attack with Marnie's Grand. There is a Budu as well, giving us a free prize card here. Insane. In this game, I have access to my boss's orders. Oh, they're gonna retreat. They're gonna item lock us. What? And then they're gonna try and item. Oh, I don't even know what's happening. Cool. Yeah. Now, I will make sure they will not be able to use Dusclops any longer. So that's a very, very strange play from the opponent. I can simply go with this. Don't need to do anything else at this point. I could Arven to just tin the deck, but at this moment, I'm simply going to go with my original strategy, and that's actually going with the Adrena Brain right there, right there. And they just concede. Yeah, that would have been a 2-price turn. Dusclops will have not been able to explode, otherwise they lose. And it will always get damage in between turns. And I have TM Devo, so there was no way. So another dub for Marnie's Grimmsnarl. So you see, the matchup up against Dragapult is quite fine, assuming you're able to evolve into your Morgrims. If they're not buddying you, it's great. 2 copies of Moltres, is it too much? 4 copies of Luminous, is it too much? But with this, that's like a lot of ways with Libby's Determination or Iono that you can find them. And I want to see a Gholdengo on the rank ladder. We're at a very high rank, so I would expect at least some of these fellas to pop up right now. It's a nice archetype. Like, I also have a different Grimmiest back, like with like Iron Bundle in there, Shaman in there, Energy Surge, Energy Switch, like more tacked out. You also come back with Yveltal, but the main core is still the same. So I'm still trying to find the best way to deal with Gholdengo. Okay, next game for Grimmy and Moltres. If you guys are enjoying dedicated content with like a specified list and tech cards, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Takes 1 second every time, and I am forever grateful if you would take the time to do so. Please, is anyone playing Teal Mask Ogrepon or Gholdengo with Genesect? Yeah, I don't even need the Genesect. I have the Defiance Band. Defiance Band, if you're ever falling behind, can also make sure that you're slapping 210 damage with the Grimmsnarl. Okay, the opponent can decide whether they want to go first or second. This list is playing 2 candy, so we can play from both sides, unless we're getting item locked turn 2. But yeah, we'll figure it out. Please, play Gholdengo. I could play Moltres, but I'll keep that as a surprise. I'll lead off with a Munkidori. Maybe they're gonna get out Genesect and all the good stuff. We'll see. It is looking like a Charizard build. Charizard is also an okay matchup, so I am not too worried about this in the slightest. Let's get this one. Another Munkidori. That's 2 Munkidoris for the price of 1. And we can go first. There's a Ditto in there as well. Very funny. Okay, let's get Spike Mud activation. Spike Mud with this guy. How many candies do we have? There's 1 Froslass. There's 1 in hand. Yeah, there's 1 in hand. So we have Secret Box. That's all I needed to know. Tons of energies. 8 of them in total with... Yeah, there's 2 of them prize. So, okay. Get the Impidimp while he's fresh. I can also slap down a Munkidori while I'm ready. So my ultimate board state up against this matchup is actually Impidimp, and then Froslass. And then they have a free bench space. Some people are like a big fan of Tatsugiri, especially Japanese players. It looks like it's going to be that archetype that Thor Draclef popularized. It was like Mega Lopunny with Charizard, and Mega Charizard XEX can deal with Marnie's Grimmsnarl 100%. So it will be quite funky. I don't even know where I have to put my TM evolution, because if I do draw into like Air Balloon, I can... There's a lot of ghosts. There's a lot of ghosts here. Yeah, a lot of ghosts already. And the Budu as well. Okay. Okay, it's like Mega Lopunny. Mega Lopunny with Pidgeot, sure. How are we gonna deal with that? I have an energy. I have a TM evolution, so that's at least great to see. Moltres can pack quite a little bit of a punch. I don't know if I want to slap it down. It could be interesting to deal with Budu if they're still rocking that. Can slap it down regardless. It's not too bad to have. Lily's Determination. Let's go. We have Snorunt. We can evolve this guy. Can have Snorunt around. I'll go for Spike Mud. Get another one of these. It could still turn out quite annoying. Let's get Impidimp, Snorunt, and let's just evolve them and see. Yeah, we still have Adrena Brain, which is actually kind of useful. Adrena Brain, maybe going onto this guy is not too bad, because I can then go for TM Devo at one point. It's gonna be 2020, right? Yeah, I'll put it on this guy. And then go for Technical Machine Evolution. And go with... Yeah, I have to go with these. I don't even know. We're gonna take a lot of prize cards, right? If they're like... I don't even know if they will have, like, Boss's Orders. At this point, you can have... The Dusknoir doesn't scare me. But the Dusknoir does scare me. Okay, we do have a Moltres. Moltres can deal with Budu in worst case scenarios. It can also pack 110 onto a Mega Lopunny EX, and then we can finish off with the Grimmsnarl. Candy, Dusknoir. Okay, that's one more Grim seeing the discard pile. And Dusclops as well. If they have another Dusclops, they can get rid of like all of my attackers. That's not a Bossasaurus. But they can Dusclops and then go for a counter catcher. Yeah, this jamming tower doesn't concern me quite yet. Say goodbye. Okay, 1-1. They can still blow this up and counter catcher. And then knock me out. Well, we take prizes as well. There's an Iono. Yeah, 1 for 1. I did all my best to get myself an Impidimp. And there's more Duskulls where those came from. Sure. Ultra Ball. What is the best plan here? Knocking out Pidgey? Maybe I should have put 10 on the Pidgey, but for all I know, I could have evolved. Another Candy. Yowza. Okay. If I get Budu item locked here with double Dusknoir, that's gonna be leaving quite the scar. Maybe I should have put all my yeah, damage right there. Ugh, this is very bad. Yeah, stretchers, I have them. Cannot use them currently. That is a very scary situation to be in. 3 cards in hand. Nazball. Is it gonna be a Fez? Or another Baneri? At one point, I will be able to... There's a Fez. So... if I knock something out, they will be able to use Fez. So I'm not gonna try and go for that. Not at all. We're gonna have to try something different. Yeah, I'll put an energy here. Utilizing Adrena Brain. Can also go for the Duskull, but I think this is not a bad strategy. Okay. I can go for Adrena Brain again. I don't know if it's the best strategy ever. But they want to get them knocked out, right? So what we could do... We're still item locked, by the way. I could Arven. Try to find like secret box. Maybe it helps, maybe it doesn't. TM Evo also not too bad. Yeah. In the deck, there is still Impidimp lurking around. TM Devo could have also gotten that. Like, I still... maybe I could have gotten like the TM Devo. Maybe that's not too bad of a plan. I'll just focus on some Munkidoris here. Yeah, I can still attack with them at one point. I'll just end the turn. I don't know if it's the best strategy ever. But it will allow me to at least have something prepared. If they want to like pressurize us with like Dusknoir and stuff, they will need to have something, right? There's a stretcher. The stretcher means Dusknoir again. Okay, Dusknoir, that means we're at 3 prizes, 3 prizes. I have Bloodmoon in my deck, don't forget. And this is a low HP Pokemon. Okay. The Froslass going down. Didn't want to activate that Phasantipity right there. There's another Arven. I can TM Devo if I want to. Slowing the opponent down quite a bit. There's an Ultra Ball. No! Okay. I can still TM Devo them. That's not good. They now have Pidgeot EX. From the prizes, might I add. So, that means Mega Lopunny could come to town. I could still TM Devo them. Let's see, is there something I could do here? There's a Hilda. Allowing them, yeah, they also would need an energy. There's Enriching Energy as well. We will be falling behind in prizes. So technically, yeah, they're at 2 prizes. I could TM Devo. There's Rare Candy with the Dusknoir as well. If they Dusknoir again... Yeah, if they Dusknoir again, that leaves us with Bloodmoon capabilities, right? Bloodmoon counter catcher the Fez. Yeah. We have Nazball. We have Air Balloon. So, yeah, that was a crazy amount of aggression. And we're still item locked, by the way. Ooh, nasty. That is nasty. I can still TM Devo, I suppose. If I TM Devo, this one will cease to exist. Ugh, yeah. TM Devo, is that the play? I can also remove 20. I cannot counter catcher, so that's the bad part about all of this. Oh, how do we do this? Yeah, I have to put an energy here, 100%. I'll put an air balloon here. Yeah. Let's see here. Arven, go for that TM Devo play. On top of... We're still item locked, so that's super annoying. I'll just get a candy something. We're probably gonna get Iono'd regardless. So it doesn't matter too much. I can still confuse as well with Munkidori. Can attack. There's a Moltres. I'm gonna have to go for Adrena Brain. 1, 2. I could still wait. I had the TM Devo play that I could do right now. Could have knocked this guy out. If they ever item lock us, they're knocked out, right? Yeah. An air balloon. I don't know which Pokemon are gonna knock out here. We're gonna get Iono to 1. I feel it. Getting Iono to 1 feels very, very bad. But yeah. It is what it is. TM Devo time. This one will most likely get knocked out. I'll put an air balloon here. Because something is gonna get knocked out, 100%. Also, something that we do not need to draw any longer is the Defiance Band. And that's it. Here we go. Time for... Oh, there's a Jamming Tower in play. Ah, dang it. Okay, now I feel silly. Yeah, now I do feel silly. I can retreat this Munkidori, but it doesn't matter. Ah, silly! They still have the energy, so they can attack us. We're slapping 240, which is barely enough. I cannot even clutch them. Yeah, the Jamming Tower. The Jamming Tower is what got them. I could have knocked out this Budu there. It's only 10 HP. I didn't slap down any of our other Pokemon here. There's like Moltres. Can also not do the job. At this point, I don't know if they're gonna Iono or not, but I need Counter Catcher Bloodmoon. Yeah. I need Counter Catcher and Bloodmoon. And I don't know if they have a high amount of Iono in their deck. Yeah, there is a high amount of Iono. 2 cards. Well, better than nothing. An Arven could not get the job done. There's a Buddy Puffin. That's very bad. There's nothing I can do with that. Nothing at all. I could still confuse them, I suppose, but that a Jet Energy will get them the game. Oh, so silly. Should have knocked us out by being Iono to 1. It would have been the same scenario. Come on, Ultimate Top Deck. Lily's Determination. It's a Spike Muff. Yeah, a little bit late to the party, my friend. Yeah, there's nothing I could do in this scenario. Such a close situation. Yeah. The Jamming Tower, still such a strong card in today's format. I could have like TM Devo'd and then they would have needed to attack with something else. I would have gotten Iono to 1 and they most likely are playing Bloodmoon as well. But the Bloodmoon would have been in the active position, but they have Jet Energy, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, the problem is that they found the Ultra Ball from the Dusknoir that knocked out one of our Pokemon. Maybe I should have focused on like more Impidimps when I saw the archetype, so such a crazy game. So we're gonna try and play another battle with Grimmy Moltres. Currently Moltres hasn't done anything whatsoever. So it makes me wonder, like, if you've never seen Gholdengo, should you tag for Gholdengo if you don't see any Gholdengo, right? So how many percent, how much percent will it be? Maybe 15 at most? 15 at most. It's not like the scariest thing ever, right? Let's go! Tails never fails. Let's try this out again. We lose the coin flip. The archetype is still strong. And yeah, we got destroyed by Candy Dusknoir, and another Candy Dusknoir. It was too many Dusknoirs. And maybe I should have slapped down my Bloodmoon proactively. But then they could have Dusclops and knocked it out. Ah, whatever. Whatever. Let us move forward from this. Okay, one more battle for Grimmsnarl. As you all see, you can copy paste the deck list. It is in the description. Leading off with Secret Box. Love to see it. Okay, we're up against... Is anyone playing Gholdengo here on the rank ladder or not? Applin? Funny fact. The funny fact is that Moltres can knock out an Applin. They are hitting for weakness though. So we need to set up our Froslasses ASAP. So what is going to be the best plan of action? Also saving my stadiums could be a great thing, I suppose. Gholdene in the active position. A bunch of Bulbasaurs, which I would love to use here, but probably will not need to. I will... Secret Box! Hello, hello. Get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of that. Let's go. We're getting ourselves. Lily's Determination. Actually, now that I think about it, I can get the... This is in the opening hand, right? I can get the Arven on board. Arven can get us more stuff, but on the other hand, let's go Buddy Buddy Poffin. Lily's Determination. I think that this is the strongest situation, right? TM Evo and Spike Muff as well. Yeah. 2 MP Dimps. Yeah, the Froslass activation. Probably the best plan of action. I could afford, since we're actually playing a bunch of rare candies, I could afford to actually play Lily's Determination already. I could go TM Evo. Actually, TM Evo. Get this one. Buddy Buddy Poffin, I'll get Impidimp, I'll get Snorange. There we go. Then I will get Spike Mud on board, and I am not afraid. I'm not afraid to go for Lily's Determination. Double Morgrim, of course. Now this is what could go wrong, right? I always say it's a very bad decision, but on the other hand, there's still one Froslass remaining, and I have rare candy, so it is still okay. So I will go with this, I will go with that. I'm getting... Yeah, this is very bad. Yeah, probably should have listened to my original strategy. Yeah. Original strategy was way better. Did not even find a Munkidori. Like, probably gonna be better. Like, I know these are all gonna get damaged. I have an Arven. If my stadium gets bumped, I am screwed because I already wasted my Ultra Ball. Yeah, I am in such a bad position just because I wanted to go for the Lily's Determination. Sometimes it's way better to wait and hold on to the card because this is what could happen. And I tried to warn you guys that this is probably one of the situations like, oh, you have Secret Box in the opening hand, let's go for it. I just hope they don't have a stadium because if they do, but yeah, they can just get any card they want with the Boom Boom Groove. So if the stadium is there, that's gonna be so bad. Nazball as well. Okay, Shaman protecting the bench. Yeah, we're gonna get swapped away by a Seeking deck of all things. I do have TM Devo, but still. All these Pokemon have abilities, by the way. They can boss it up if they want. As soon as we don't take prize cards, they need to like find boss instantly from their Boom Boom Grooves. Everything will get damaged and I can go for TM Devo. Maybe that's the best plan of action. There's also one Snorant prize. Does not help our situation. I wonder if they're going to be able to like attack us here. If they are able to do that, we do have access to Counter Catcher. Yeah, they will be able to attack twice. I will be able to like TM Devo at one point, but yeah, nothing will have like... It's not good. They have tons of cards. It all comes down to what we top deck. I need Spike Muff. That's the only card that can save me at this point. Yeah, that was so silly. Finding the double Morgrim, so bad. Now we have an Artisan, that's not gonna be cutting it. Arven? What are we gonna do? With Arven, we can find Stretcher. Stretcher can get Munkidori back. If we get a lot of Monkey, that's also not too bad, right? It's also not too bad. Nazball could allow us to get Moltres, which is not gonna do a lot in this scenario. Yeah, we're in a very bad spot. I think I could save a Stretcher for later. But I do have Artisan allowing us to get another one, so I think Nazball's also not too bad. I'll take these. I'll go with Artisan. Utilizing Artisan. Get myself Munkidori. Nazball. Munkidori. Luminous Energy right here. More Grim. More Grim. And counter catchering up one of these guys. So they're forced to like find Air Balloon. Hopefully it is enough. Probably not, but lots of damage with the Froslass though. So I need to go after the Froslass. I know I'm weak to Grass, but I'm not weak to the Seeking right there. They've already burned the Jet Energy. They will need to do it again. Lily's Determination. You can find that is not a boss's order. So the Froslass will continue on with his spree. And I do compact with... Oh, Freezing Shroud. They don't have anything. Let's go. Let's go. And now we are finally here to strike. Let's go. Artisan. I could get a Moltres out to thin the deck. Couldn't hurt. Tinning is winning. It can also attack at one point. Sure. Can also take a hit. And let us utilize Marnie's Grimmsnarl finally here to rock the day. 1-2 energies. Let's go. Utilizing Adrena Brain. Yeah. At one point, this one will get knocked out, which is awesome. That's all I want to see. And now, let's go for the attack. Could have also knocked out the Seeking, by the way, but I don't mind. Okay, we've taken our successful first prize card. And we're equal in price rate, so this is fine. This monkey also still has some damage. Let's go. What now? I know the Dipplin can knock us out for 2 prizes, but the Froslass will do so much damage that a TM Devo will be sufficient. Shaman will also get knocked out going back into their turn. I can still knock it out with Adrena Brain. I think the Adrena Brain powers is definitely what we have to consider here. Applin with low HP. TM Devo is going to be so strong. Festival Leads is back. They can attack twice. There's a Lily's Determination only for 6 cards. If they whiff the energy, they will need to use the Boom Boom Groove for the Grass energy. Yeah, again, our Stadium Beam bumped. Not nice at all. What is the best plan here? I have the TM Devo strategy. I think this one is already knocked out. This one will also get knocked out. This one will also get knocked out. And if I put 30 there, this one will also get knocked out. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4 prize turn. Yeah, they can attack twice. It's fine. I have Bloodmoon for the late game, so it's still cool. And I still have Moltres as well, which can deal with an Applin at least. Okay, let's go. Munkidori strikes again. More Freezing Shroud action. Cool. Okay, I'll leave the damage right here. It can be very useful. I'm gonna go for Adrena Brain. And this one will most likely get knocked out. So it's just gonna have to be the damage right there. I don't have a second energy, but I do have a Bloodmoon. And if this one stays alive, they still lose the game. So they can still knock it out with some crazy tools, by the way. So I have to wait. I will have to wait. If they knock this out... If I slap down Bloodmoon, I will not be able to do a lot. If they trap it and then take multiple prizes. 260. Can they hit 260? That is the main question. They can still boss it though. Yes. Interesting. Devolution time. Right here. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Everything knocked out. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 prize. Yeah, they just concede. Let's go. So, what have we learned so far? The deck is still very strong. TM Devo still a broken strategy. We only lost against Dusknoir because Candy Dusknoir apparently is insanely broken. Maybe we should try it out again. Maybe we could find... There's nobody playing Gholdengo here. Can I please find one Gholdengo? One, that's all I need to see. Like, I've been playing almost for an hour with Grimmsnarl and haven't seen a single Gholdengo. But yeah, that Seeking deck, kind of hilarious. There was still a lot of Froslass action on my monkeys, and that was just too much to handle. They need to deal with the Morgrim at hand as well. I wanted to slap down my Bloodmoon proactively, but we lost the coin flip, we go first. That's pretty much what the game has been feeling like these last couple of days. I'll lead off with a Moltres. I don't know, I have a feeling. Leading off with Marnie's Impidimp could also been great. We don't give away what we're playing currently. Oh, it's a Lunatone, let's go. Okay, let's go. Impidimp, Spike Mod, utilizing Spike Mod, get myself another Impidimp. I can be very aggressive. I'm an aggressive, the Secret Box in there, and another Spike Mod, let's go. Defiance Band is in there, let's go. I'll go with this, I'll go for Luminous, let's go. And I'll call it a day. So, the cool thing now is that we can start leading with like Candy, Marnie's Grimmsnarl without having to worry about the fact that we lose the prize trade, because now we have Moltres. And the cool thing is that if you attack with the residual damage of an Impidimp, you're gonna be in a great position. They can still go for like Iron Bundle knockout. Is this my Gholdengo that I was hoping for? Is that Turbo Energize? Am I wrong? Is this not Gholdengo? Was that Turbo Energize? Did I see that correctly? Yeah, I still have the energy on the Moltres, just because I was expecting... Huh. Very confused. Don't know what I'm dealing with. It is the classic Lunar Cycle, Lunatone and Solrock engine. A Darkness energy on the Solrock. Oh yeah, this is a Baby Bloodmoon. Baby Bloodmoon deck. Okay. It's time for a big ol' Arven. Secret Box, TM Evo's great. I can also Air Balloon, yeah, TM Evo. I'll take these. Secret Box time, I'll get rid of this one, this one, this one. Let's go. I'll get myself Spike Mud. I'll get myself... I will be attacking, so probably gonna be... Yeah, lose Determination still right. But they still have 7 cards in the hand. I don't know if I want to go for an Iono instead. That's fine. I will get myself... I already have Rare Candy, so let's get this guy. Maybe a Buddy Puffin is not too bad here. I do have an Energy, so maybe Nazball is even better, but I also want to have some Snorrens involved. Yeah, Tool card. Can still be TM Evo. Let's go. Time for... The funny fact is that I can give an energy of the turn and actually utilize the Calamitous Snowy Mountain instantly. So that's very cool. I'll go Nest Ball. I get myself an Adrena Brain. I'll utilize your Stadium against me, so I will get the damage. Thank you. Now, I will go for Spike Mud, utilizing the Spike Mud to get my fantastic friend Grimmsnarl out the deck. And that's how the candy build feels. Rare Candy, Grimmsnarl in the house. Let's go. I'll get myself 2 energies. Let's go. 1, 2. 1, 2. I will retreat into Grimmsnarl, utilizing the Adrena Brain onto Solrock, and let's attack. Grimmsnarl, turn 2. I have a Moltres, but it is not doing a lot. And in such a wide meta, I don't know if we should go for Moltres and just accept that we have a bad time up against Gholdengo. Maybe that's better. It's a cool list though. If your meta is filled with Gholdengo or any grass type decks, then maybe you have like a new way to show up at your locals, right? What now? Pheasantipity in the house. Pokemon that doesn't have a lot of hit points. I still have not established any Froslass, but I think they're also playing Munkidori, so maybe it's a bad idea to start utilizing that. Yeah, Spike Mud's still around. I have Lili's Determination. Probably will go for a Morgrim. And then activate Lily's Determination and... oh, there's already an Iono. That's fine. What can we get here? Energies. Buddy Poffin. Fighting Gong Lunatone. I wish I had Froslass at this point. Yeah. Funny fact is that if they ever utilize the Calamitous Snowy Mountain, we can use it against them. I wonder if they're gonna leave this guy in the active position. TM Devo is doing absolutely nothing in this matchup. I will have Morgrim, but that's where we're gonna be stuck, because I clearly have nothing else in hand, so I have to wait to either top deck a supporter, or I need to... yeah, there's a lot of supporters in here. If I had Tatsugiri, there would have been an option, Air Balloon, Buddy Puff, and Tatsugiri, but then you're not attacking any longer, so... Earthen Vessel, okay. Is there gonna be more... is there a baby Bloodmoon in the house? Hello, show me. That does slap a little bit of damage. They can still utilize Adrena Brain against us, but we instantly throw it back with our own Munkidori. Yeah, there is the Dark Energy on the Monkey and the Calamitous Snowy Mountain, and they're gonna be retreating into Lunatone. And yeah, currently we're slapping, if they're putting 30 on us, the Lunatone, the Soul Rock is actually dead. Yeah, that's, oh, not anymore, not anymore. Not anymore, it's not. Okay, cool. Oh, there's a Snorant. That's actually pretty useful. I'll go Buddy Puffin. I'll get a Snorant. I don't need anything else at this point. So I just gotta get out one little Snorant. And then I will use the Adrena Brain once again. And I'll try to focus everything on the Soul Rock, because at one point it will not be able to withstand all that pressure. Hand's pretty bad, but it is what it is. 180. 30 there. Yeah, it's inevitable. Your Soul Rock is going down next turn unless you are playing Shaman. They will be able to activate Fez, but it's not bad. We have Stretcher that could get the Bloodmoon for late game. Yeah, the hand has like 6 cards. I wonder if they're gonna go for an Iono here. I don't know how many Ionos are played in the Baby Bloodmoon deck. There is the Stretcher. Lunatone returns. I still don't have Froslass, so that's kind of annoying. Also, they cannot attach an energy to Soul Rock unless they Adrena Brain the damage from it first. Otherwise, they're knocked out, which is kind of hilarious. So, like, an option could be like to Cosmic Beam something like a Snorant until you're up and ready to go. 30 damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. They're lowering their HP. There's an Arven, no Iono. This is bad. And the reason why it's bad is that our hand is pretty useless. We have a lot of cards, but nothing that can help us. Lucky Helmet, okay. Luckily, I should have probably gone... I still have Stretcher, I suppose, if I get knocked out. But yeah. Adrena Brain on the active. And then Energy Switch as well. From the Soul Rock? No, it's gonna be from the other Munkidori. Oh, dang. 30 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon, so that's 60. Yo! Do they have it? E-Switch again? How much damage is that? 280? Yo! Mad Bite does get it. It gets the job done. That is incredible. That was a lot of E-Switches, by the way. That's 2 of them. So, yeah. How do we deal with this, ladies and gentlemen? They were able to heal off their entire field. I have a Stretcher, but it's not gonna be doing us any favors. Ugh. Yeah, what now? Is Filch the best possible option? I guess. We're gonna have to Stretcher, get Impidimp up and ready to go again. Yeah. It's gonna have to be an energy there. Let's go. There's only one Bloodmoon to deal with, right? So, in a perfect world, there's still a lot we could do. Okay, retreat time. And Munkidori. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's not the... I needed to filch. Dang it. I needed to use filch here. Now I'm 100% in top deck mode. I could have, like, drawn one card with Marnie's Impidimp. Yeah. Entirely bad, because now they can focus on Snorunt. If I don't have a replacement Munkidori, I'm totally cooked. Yeah. Not good at all. Yeah, there is a Lily, no Iono. Yeah, we are in a very bad hand. We are here with a very bad hand. Lunar Cycle as well. You'll have like a second energy there, and then they can knock out Snorunt while knocking out Munkidori, and then we're in the most difficult position ever. Yeah, 30 on the active. They still need to do that. That's actually maybe saving us. Maybe. Because the resistance really helped out there. Okay. Come on. What now? Top deck of the century? It's a Buddy Buddy Puff, and that's so silly. So silly. Retreat. They can get double KO here. I cannot get an energy there. It's so bad. Buddy Buddy Puffin. Another Impidimp. What good is that gonna do us? The more the merrier. Tinning is winning. That's what they always say. I would need... Yeah, at this point... Yeah, there's a Lily. At least next turn we can use Lily, but is it gonna be too late? Yeah, they can Adrena Brain, knock this guy out, and then they're at one prize card remaining. What card can save me then? And that's gonna be an Iono. Like, yeah. Having a Tatsugiri would have been awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Tatsugiri could have saved us. Adrena Brain. Are they gonna try and focus on Snorunt? No, they're gonna focus on the Impidimp. At least that is good. And Mad Bite again. Okay. Now, there's still a world where we can win this game. 11 cards, and Iono would be perfect here. Arven. Secret Box already utilized. Yeah, not a lot we can do here. But pray. TM Devo here. For the memes of it. And Arven cannot do anything. I will have to go for Lily's Determination, unfortunately. Okay, there is Ultra Ball. There is something we can do here. This guy is probably gonna get knocked out. Probably. Ultra Ball. I know they can, like, instantly knock us out. Like, they have a crazy amount of cards in hand. So maybe the best plan is to use Ultra Ball. Go for the Grimmsnarl here. Go for Rare Candy. Yeah, they can also deal with that guy, I suppose. There's not a lot, no damage on their field, right? At the moment, so I'll evolve this guy. There's no damage on their field. They can still get energies on board, I suppose. Yeah, I need to go with this. Need to go with that. I can knock it out, but then there's going to be another one instantly coming back, and then there's going to get a lot of damage with Calamitous shenanigans. So I think the best plan of action is just to... This one will get knocked out with some... 110 is also not enough. Yeah. Snorunt is still scary. Maybe I should have promoted into Snorunt, but Snorunt can still evolve, so that's why I went with that. Maybe they already have Boss's Orders, but they cannot deal with a Grimmsnarl at the moment. Like, if they give an energy, they are at 40 damage that they can throw at us, at most. Then maybe we can find Luminous. I didn't want to knock out here. Not at all. If I next turn go for a big Iono play... Oh, there's Boss's Orders instantly. Well, that's not good. Well, at least I can Iono them. They can Adrena Brain for a little bit. I wanted to Iono them to, like, a low hand size. Yeah, the Impidimp is critically endangered. Yeah, there's 100 damage. Not the end of the world right there. Luminous Energy. Could have been great. It's gonna have to be an Iono here. Iono to 2. Maybe draw some good cards here. A counter catcher on this guy would be great. Froslass. Okay, there's a stretcher to get an energy. Alright. So, it's gonna have to be preying on this situation. Munkidori. Utilizing Adrena Brain. If they are able to set up another one of these guys, I do lose. So, it's already 100. 170 is already enough to knock me out. So, probably the best plan is to try and save this guy. And try to counter-catcher my way into victory next turn, right? Yeah, maybe. This guy also needs to disappear. Froslass could help speed this situation up a little bit. Let's go, and I hope they don't draw anything. Is that the game plan? They do, like, the Lucky Helmet is there and the Fez. Yeah, that's all I could have come up with here. There's another monkey. There's already 60 on the Soul Rock. Yeah, it's a very scary situation. Like, maybe a Darkness Energy is already sufficient if they can boss the Marnie's Impidimp, flip the script as well. Please let it be known. They already burned 2 energy switches, by the way, so 7 energies in the discard pile. I don't know how many they come rocket with. Maybe they have energy retrieval, stretcher, that can help. There's the Bloodmoon. There is the Bloodmoon with tons of energies. Do they have it? They most likely have it. So congratulations, baby Bloodmoon opponent, for showcasing that this deck is still okay. We were able to like show progress a little bit, but yeah, we bricked too much here. So eventually we're not able to get the dub here. So let me know down below how you feel about the 60 with Moltres here. Are you guys gonna try it out for yourself? Have you have a better answer to Gholdengo? I want to hear your thoughts down below. Thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Helps out in many ways. And as always, I support you guys. Yeah, you guys definitely make the channel possible. So if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comment section. Let's get a discussion started, which decks you want to be seeing left and right, and what you would change about this 60. Have yourself a good one. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.